Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is a weekly reading for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. It's from April 12th or 13th till 18th, okay? I'm using the Lenormand for the overall energy of the week, okay? And I'll be pulling out 5 cards, okay, for the week. The first will be your current energy, okay? And your past energy, your current energy, what's your hopes and fears, okay, and what's the obstacle and what's the outcome, okay. I'll be putting a 5 cards here and I'll be clarifying it using the everyday tarot here, okay. So Aries, the energies of the new moon in Aries is still lingering, okay. So you could feel some things that are happening, and this new moon was really powerful, okay. Generally full moons are considered much more powerful than new moons, but this new moon was really powerful because it was like forceful and also a powerful transformation period, okay. You could be going through a lot of sleepless nights, loss of appetite, and also some people would be feeling very frustrated because we are all being pushed towards the main purpose we are here to do in our life. So this is a major transformation period, and many people have ended karmic cycles and they are going towards what they're destined to do, okay. It's a balance between the karma and dharma, okay. And after having a lot of karmic pathways, right now we are into our dharma pathway. It will take time, okay. We are still in the transition period. It's not going to happen overnight, and we are slowly helping us. We are transforming ourselves. That's the right word to put, okay. So let's see what's the focus or energy you'll be feeling for this week, Aries, okay. April 13th to April 18th. Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising in Aries. Aries, you have the Star card. Beautiful energy, okay. The Star is one of the beautiful energies where it is 6 of Cups here in this deck, okay. And it's all about the past. And it's a number 7 card. So number 7 is for me a spiritual awakening, a spiritual pathway, and this you can deal with celebrities, fame, fortune, reputations, or someone from your past. 6 of Cups could also mean childhood memories, your children, okay. But this is something that's coming out into light, okay. You could have some breakthroughs, epiphanies right now, okay. The universe could give you some signs, so pay attention to the signs, Aries. I'm gonna pull Aries. I'm gonna pull 5 cards for you, okay. I'm using the Gilded Tarot here, okay. The overall energy right now is 2 of Wands for you, okay. So 2 of Wands is a choice, okay. It's a choice card. So let's see. What was your past energy? 3 of Wands in the reverse is your past energy. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is your current energy. Your hopes or fears is the 3 of Swords in reverse, okay. And what's the obstacle is the Hermit. Hermit is your obstacle, and the outcome is Emperor. Beautiful, okay. So I think Aries, you're dealing with your own self, or this is about a lot of Aries energy, okay. So the 2 of Wands is being the overall energy with the 10 of Wands in reverse, okay. I think Aries is ready to put their burdens down right now, yeah. 5 of Wands and 10 of Wands here, okay. So if there was a lot of arguments or conflict within a family situation, okay, or if you have had a lot of baggage, okay, the 10 of Wands could be about a lot of responsibilities. If you had a home loan or some kind of a loan where you were paying a lot of money, or you were waiting for that time period to end so that you can reap the benefits. I think it's time to do it. And if people are in a child support battle, okay, if you have been in this, because Six of Cups here with the Ten of Wands reverse and the Five of Wands could be a lot of competition, lot of conflict between family members. Maybe you had to maybe someone was not ready to give up on a asset, or give up on a child, or give up on a child support situation, or some kind of a heavy burden. Because with Ten of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, this could be something that was a long-term situation, okay? You could have been in this situation for a long time. And with the karmic cycles closing right now, many people, okay, who had married, or who were in an unsuccessful marriage, or unsuccessful, or in a loveless situation, I think you're getting out of it. The choice is, you're at a crossroad right now, okay? You're at a crossroad. So you're ending a situation that was in your life for a long time. It could have been a significant partnership. It could have been a significant business, significant property, or significant thing that you had to invest for a long time, okay? It could have been for a decade or five years, because I think this was a very long time situation, minimum of 5 to 10 years, okay? This is the situation that many Aries are here, okay? This could have been a family business, family property, or a marriage, okay? That's what I'm getting. And right now in the past energy is Three of Wands in reverse, okay? So Three of Wands upright is waiting and looking out for new ventures, waiting for your ships to come in, which means that literally you're waiting for someone, waiting for some kind of opportunity. And right now you are no more doing it, okay? You're done with the situation. You're not ready to invest or wait for the returns or anything, okay? You're not waiting for someone. If you have recently broken up, or if you have recently split the business, you have taken the shares and you're on your own, okay? And with the Ten of Pentacles and reverse as your current energy, the Ten of Pentacles upright is someone that is, it's like someone who had everything, okay? It's like a family, a kid, or a property, home, everything, okay? Someone who had it, but need not be, okay? Need not be. It could also mean that you were in a very, very financial lucrative deal, okay? You were in a business, you were in a stock exchange, or some kind of a business where you had a lot of profits, okay? You had a lot of profits, because I'm telling you, it's because a lot of profits is because it's Rahu in reverse, okay? If you are in a marriage, maybe this was a transactional marriage where you were ready to give someone the financial support, and they were ready to support you in having a family, and now it's over. You no longer want to be in this Ten of Pentacles situation, because you're done with the situation. Maybe you have outgrown them. Maybe you have learned your lessons. Your purpose with them is over, and you're moving on, okay? The Ten of Pentacles is called, for me, it's the Karmic Empire, okay? The Karmic Empire is where you have it all in the as far as status is concerned, okay? The status quo is someone that thinks that they have it all in the business world or in the practical world, okay? There is no cups here at all. There's no cups here at all. So this could have been just a transactional marriage, transactional relationship, a business, something. The Three of Swords in reverse, okay? The Three of Swords in reverse could be about coming out of a heartbreak situation. With 2 threes here, this could also be in a third party situation. Maybe you were investing in some kind of a business with another person, or you had an heartbreak, or you lost money by investing in something else, and now you're not ready to do it anymore. And if this was a third party situation, it's coming to an end, because you know you have lost money, you have lost a lot of, it was a lot of heartbreaking situation for you. You're ready to forgive and just move on to your own life, because even though the past and the current energy and your hopes and the fears is like you're afraid whether you can forgive this person, or you're afraid that you're going to be heartbroken again. But I don't think it's going to happen like that, Aries. And with the Hermit here as the obstacle, okay, I think you need to go through a transformation. If you're going through a dark night of the soul, or if you're trying to isolate yourself to think about the loss you had recently, I think don't wallow in sorrow. Also, don't hide your feelings, okay? Go through this phase, okay? The Hermit phase is someone who is going through a transformation, like they will be, this is an old soul, okay? And with the snake here, okay, I don't think there's a snake in this Hermit card, okay? Generally, when you see the Rider-Waite, there will be a snake here, okay? So someone is shedding light on the snake. So maybe you lost money to a friend, or you lost money to a family member, or someone betrayed you, okay? The Three of Swords could be someone you never thought could hurt you has hurt you, okay? And now you're getting the light, you're getting the this is a reflection time for you. Okay, go within, understand where you went wrong, or you trusted someone and they betrayed you, or you thought you could get lost a lot of money from someone and you did not get it. It was a life lesson for you. Okay, and go through this period with confidently. Aries, don't hesitate to be alone. Don't hesitate to understand where you went wrong. Okay, and the outcome is the Emperor. Emperor is a beautiful card here. Someone who knows what to do, makes wise decisions in life. He is someone who is matured enough. Okay, he's matured enough to now make right decisions for himself, and this is Aries card for you. Okay, maybe if the week is a little bit on a negative end for you, Aries, at the end of the day, I think you're going to come back to your own energy here. Okay, you're going to be fiery, passionate, and move on to new, better things. If you're starting a business on your own, some people who have been in collaborations or with a friendship or a third party situation where you thought that you could not do it on your own, I think you're gaining that confidence to be the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor is someone that is like the head honcho. Okay, could be a boss, could be a CEO, could be a father, and maybe you could get help from your father too. Maybe when you're going through this phase, okay, maybe your father could help you come out of the situation. Maybe there could be some kind of a major influence in your life. This is kind of a person who can take charge of life. Okay, it could be you or it could be another person that's entering into your life to help you out, Aries, during this week. Okay, so let's clarify and see what was the Three of Wands energy for you. Why were you hesitant of it? So the Three of Wands here. Okay, why is the Three of Wands in reverse for Aries? Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is an energy where someone, maybe you were I immediately heard the word knight in shining armor. Maybe you were the person who immediately goes and helps out people. Maybe you were arguing back and forth with someone for this money, for having the stability in your life, this financial security in your life. You were having a lot of conflict. Okay, maybe you were running back and forth between the past and the new situation that you have to be. Maybe someone was fighting over you. The Knight of Swords is a Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini here. Okay, the Three of Wands here, this could have been a long distance connection too. If you were at a distance, they could have rushed in. You could have got a lot of emails or mails or phone calls where they were trying to end this situation, or they were trying to stick to the situation. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Ten of Pentacles reversed for it? Why is the Ten of Pentacles reversed for Aries? Hanged Man. Okay, when I'm clarifying, it's the old energy. Okay, it's not the new energy. This is your prediction. This cards is your prediction. The outcome is the Emperor. So the prediction it is. Okay, this is all clarifications, which is old energy. So the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Hanged Man, someone was waiting for a long time to end this situation. Okay, they could have been in this for a long time. They thought, they hesitated. Maybe they thought that there could not be another new opportunity in your life. You never thought that you could outgrow this business, outgrow this family, outgrow this marriage. But finally, after thinking a lot of having a change of perspective, I think you finally ending this connection, ending something that was really, really significant in your life. You had lessons to learn and you took your time to learn the lessons and finally get over it and come into your own power here, Aries. So Three of Swords in reverse. The Sun card in reverse. Okay, definitely this was a heartbreak for you. Okay, the Sun is the happiest card here, okay, of the deck. Okay, and with the Three of Swords in reverse and the Sun in reverse, maybe you got the clarity. Maybe you did not have the clarity, or something did not get illuminated before for you. Maybe you were waiting for that. Maybe you thought you were happy in this connection, or you thought that this was your happily ever after. You wanted the situation to be for a long time. You thought this business could have been a very successful one, but it did not turn out to be like that. Okay, the sun card and the sun card, it could also be could also represent a kid. Okay, maybe if you're going through a child support situation, you were trying to stay in the marriage, in the connection for children. I don't think it's happening. Okay, and the sun card could also represent ego. Okay, someone could have been really egotistic because they didn't want this situation to end, because it could be a big blow to their ego. Maybe their reputation, their name could have been an issue here. Okay, so now it is, I think now you have finally taken the time to end it and come into your own power, Aries. So why is the Hermit a challenge for Aries this week? Why is Hermit a challenge? Hermit for Aries. The Ten of Wands. See? So this, maybe you were carrying this burden for a long time and you thought it was your punishment, or it was fated to suffer. That's what I'm getting. Fated to suffer. Maybe you thought that if you let go of this relationship, if you let go of this marriage, this business, you could end up in poverty, or you thought you will never get an opportunity again, or you were ready to sacrifice yourself than living a life in your own power. That's what I'm getting here, Aries. You were ready to sacrifice your own happiness for making someone happy. See, people who were in a codependent relationship, or who has a lot of people pleasing and trauma bonds. Okay, if you're in a trauma bonds, you could have been in this situation carrying someone else's burden. This could have been a physical or a really financially dependent someone. If you were carrying some responsibilities, because you thought that doing that will make you stick to this marriage, stick to this business, I think you're putting it down. Okay, you are finally, and if you were okay, and some Aries could have been in this ascension process. Okay, so if you were a divine masculine here, okay, divine masculine is the Emperor here. So divine masculine who have been in a toxic karmic relationship. Okay, maybe you were afraid of going towards or being in your own power and taking charge of your life, and instead compromised because you did not want to end it. Okay, but I think you're going through this dark night of the soul here, and the universe was guiding you to end this something which was not in alignment with you. Okay, so what's the Emperor here? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you were hesitant to go on in your own because you invested a lot of time here. Okay, maybe you invested a lot of money. Okay, you were waiting for the returns, and you thought that this would be something you could earn a lot of money, or you thought this marriage would work out if you keep on doing this again and again, or if you thought that you could take on more responsibilities. Someone was carrying a situation on their own. Okay, but I think universe was asking you to be your own. Okay, not carry or do things or people please or be codependent on someone for the money or for any kind of. See, again, Aries, really I'm telling you, I've clarified so much. I did not get a Cups card. I did not get a Cups card. This is a loveless situation. Okay, this could have been strictly business, or this could have been a long-term situation, a situationship which was purely transactional. Okay, transactional means that I'll give you this, you give me that, and we'll be together in a partnership. That's what this relationship was, or this situation was. Okay, but now you're taking control of your life. You are no more waiting for the returns, and you're being your own Emperor here. Okay, at the end of the week, you will be in your own power, Aries. Okay, I hope this reading resonated with you. Have a nice week ahead. Thank you.